Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about 3 series of best practices or things that assisted me in creating a team or a business now that generates millions of dollars, and the team that I've created that I like to call the Justice League. Huge shout out to Jaden for coming up with that phrase. At least that's where I heard it first. But one of the things that I think is so important is you guys know me as the face of TechBud Solutions, maybe the face of Learn, Plan, Profit, and flipping wheels, right? There's so much work that is done on the back end that makes it all possible. And I think one of the beautiful things about that is having a team that really complements one another. And this didn't really make sense to me when I first got started, so I hope that even just at the end of this video, this resonates well with just even one of you. And I hope that it acts as a positive catalyst for your success and kind of putting your vision aligned and creating your own, in a sense, Justice League in effort to continue to grow your business at a very rapid pace. So one of the first things that I noticed is I've been doing and running TechBud Solutions, which is we're the largest group on Facebook that's free for investing in the stock market. We have nearly 200,000 members all across the world, and I started this a little bit over 2 years ago. I also now run the largest YouTube channel with a little bit under 500,000 subscribers, and I've been able to do this because my strong suits are now all I focus on. Trading, content creating, as in coming up with the ideas, and working with our different partners. But there's so much more work that is actually done within TechBud Solutions. And I've been able to bring on people whose strong suits are in areas where I somewhat lack, or maybe not as effective nor efficient in. And one of the first examples that I can give you is when I first started Learn, Plan, Profit, I was doing everything by myself. Running TechBud Solutions, running Learn, Plan, Profit, working with our private group, working with our free group, and it became so draining. I partnered up with Justin. He is now my partner within Learn, Plan, Profit and TechBud Solutions, and his strong suit in organization and making sure that the different things that we had on the back end that to me were not as enjoyable was an area where he excelled in and actually enjoyed the whole process. The easiest way, again, to give you a more clear example is, let's say that you are trying to come up with a very a successful YouTube channel that comes out with viral videos, right? Let's say that you're someone that's very creative and coming up with viral video ideas. A proper and complementary type of partnership that would make sense is maybe going and partnering up with a filmer that can film and edit those specific videos and actually make your ideas come to life. Those two quality people complement one another in the values that they provide to this specific partnership. And Justin is just one example of the 8 different people that we now have working with TechBud Solutions and Learn, Plan, Profit and Flipping Wheels, and all the different companies that we have that make up TechBud Solutions. Now we're so well versed in so many different niches and markets within investing in real estate, investing in cars, content creating, marketing, software development, drop shipping. And the beautiful thing about this is that it all started with making sure that our, in a sense, values and best practices, or if you want to call it talents, aligned with one another. So one of the things that I also want to put into perspective is that I didn't, and I don't want to say that I didn't care, but I was so much more focused on partnering up with people that were hardworking, driven, and problem solvers rather than the best in the business. I could have hired a team when it came down to content creating and filming and editing, but I decided to go another route. I decided to partner up with someone that was talented in the filmmaking, but that was also extremely driven to come up with new ideas and that would not take no for an answer. And that was something that was much more important to me. Same thing when it came down to the people that I partnered up with, when it came down to the marketing, or maybe the drop shipping, or even just the relationships and the different partnerships that we were establishing, and making sure that we had someone that was proper to represent us. Again, it kind of just comes down to what's important to you. You might be someone that would rather just pay for a partnership where they're already a true professional and that's all you want. I wanted to build a team kind of more of that startup feel of people that were talented in specific niches that complemented one another, that were extremely hardworking, that were consistent and never gave up. That was something that I felt represented me. I never saw myself as the best stock investor. I never saw myself as the best real estate investor. I never saw myself as the best student. But I was always someone that would never take no for an answer and that never gave up. And I wanted to make sure that the last thing that I want to talk about, that our credo and our passions align. Something that I think is very important is that not only do your talents complement one another, not only is someone very hardworking, consistent, and never gives up, but as when it comes down to, I think, the partnership and relationship aspect, I've been so blessed to now be working with a team that not only are they individuals that are extremely talented in the niches that they choose to invest in, but on top of that, they're people that resonate very well with myself and what I had in mind for TechBud Solutions. I can't tell you the amount of people that I've partnered up with, that I've decided to work with, that our visions just did not align. And I think that's one of the most difficult parts when it comes down to starting a business or starting to try to build your own team, is when you begin and start something with someone and you first originally did have the right and maybe the same vision, but then you guys decide or end up parting ways, right? Or the original vision that you guys had just isn't there anymore. So there's a very popular quote out there that says, don't change the goal, change the plan. And again, making sure that from the very beginning, before everything started, before I had any followers, any social media platforms, and before I was known as Ricky, the day trader, another day, another dollar, boom, 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 whatever it is that you guys know me as, that I had a specific vision of what it is that I wanted to create with TechBud Solutions. I wanted it to be a safe and empowering platform where people can uplift one another and you're empowered to actually learn about a new market and not subjugated based off of you being a beginner or maybe not knowing the most out there. And I knew that being able to create this nice little environment where people felt safe to ask proper questions, that were empowered to participate and be involved within a community, and regardless of how corny it sounds, but to always be told that they are special and that they are doing something, an effort to build a better life for themselves and those that they love. And I always thought that that was what's most important. And again, we got judged. We were, again, trying to be taken advantage of. People stabbed you in the back. And that's just all part of, I think, the process based on my experience. But the biggest thing is being able to be someone to say no. And when you see that your maybe vision is no longer aligned with the people that you've partnered up with, that you're able to take action. And yes, it does suck. But again, your sole focus is to make sure that whatever it is that you are building can in a sense represent who it is that you are and that you're building a name for yourself. And I think that's the beautiful thing about now our team, right? We all have a specific vision that aligns with one another. We're all extremely passionate about the niches that we invest in and dedicate our time to, and we all get along in a way that truly not only complements one another in the business perspective, and I know that this is extremely rare, but we're also all really good friends, right? I have a series of different properties within the Arizona area, and we all live in these different houses, and we come together as a team. We do what it is that we love every single day. And yes, we joke around, we make fun of one another, but we make sure that our work gets done, that we have fun while we're doing it. And it's literally a blast every single day. A very common question that I've been getting, I recently turned 24, is what did you do for your birthday that was so special? People would probably think that someone that's young, doing well like myself, would go crazy, do something that they've never done before. And the only thing that I did different on my birthday that I didn't normally do every single day was we went go-karting in Scottsdale. Other than that, we've been go-karting now because we went that one time. Now we go once a week as a team, just because we're, kind of like car nerds, right? And we really enjoy going fast, and it's legal to do it at that specific raceway. So I think the beautiful thing about now, my life is that it's not even about the monetary aspect, but it's just enjoying what I do every single day, that in even special occasions, as in maybe my birthday or holiday, that it doesn't really matter the day that it is, because you're always having so much fun and enjoying what you do every single day with those that you care about, with those that you value, and creating something that you want to put your name on. I think that's what's most important in creating your little Justice League. So I hope that this video can at least spark some interest in kind of sharing the importance of why it's so vital in my eyes to build this strong team that can complement one another and that can really empower you. Even when you might be down, you have a specific partner that can push you forward and overcome any obstacles that you might be experiencing. So thank you guys again so much for your time. Hope you guys all kill it this 2019. If you guys want to stay connected and join our free group, again, that's going to be that first link in the description. If you guys want to learn more about how to get started in investing in the stock market or investing in cars, feel free to browse around my YouTube channel. I have over 1,300 videos that I'd love for you to check out. If you're someone that is ready to kickstart 2019 and get involved right now, we do have the Flipping Wheels and Learn Plan Profit lesson library. be sure to click the link down below to learn a little bit more on how you can watch me trade live every single day if you're interested in learning how to invest in the stock market, or if you're wanting to learn more about how to find the best car deals in your area, be sure to click that fourth link in the description. Thank you guys again for your time. Like always, continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives your success, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.